Okay, so it seems I have fucked up and somehow my power went out. And when it went out, I ended up getting logged out. And then now I'm stuck in this guy's house because I logged out and he was in the process of building his house. So that's cash money. Oh no, this is bullshit. I'm going straight to the server to report this. Sir, please come back to the game. Oh, this is about to piss me off. No. Dude, please, come on, please. Are you there at all? Can you hear me? If you're anywhere near your computer, I'm stuck in your home. Help me. I wonder if he's able to hear. Please, come back from being AFK. Anybody? Is anybody there? Hello? Hello? This is terrible. Oh, okay. There was the respawn option. Alright. Well, maybe I'm glad I did place that respawn beacon, because that was about to be tragic. Good thing they don't get my gear or nothing, because then I would really be fucking annoyed. Okay, so we did finally get the kills at least, so there's that. I'm just, yeah, I can't believe I got stuck that fast. Okay, so what am I looking for? I think it's a camp right here. No. Here? Nope. It's over here. I'm only like continuously searching like that because I can't find it on there. And I'm about to die first, which is like not good. By now I would have had a base set up and some water going, but unfortunately I didn't get to do that because I got stuck and my power went out. Am I on top of it now? Or no, I'm going away from it. Okay. Oh, did not mean to pop that. Maybe it's in the cave? Yeah, it's right around the corner. Found it. Okay. Perfect. You have to die in old dude's house. Let's go to the skills menu like they're asking. Okay, there we go. That'll give me some water. Thank you. So there look like there is a base of some sorts up there. I think this right here, though, where I'm at, is going to be a good spot for a starter base, actually. A perfect spot. If I do say so myself. Leveled up, which is great. I don't know though, that mission's 1,000 meters away. Maybe I should get closer to the mission. Yeah, let's go back that way just to see. Research. Ah, a fellow Harkonnen. How we doing? How do you emote? I thought there was an emote wheel. Oh yeah, there is. As of right now, I do not have a lot of good things, but I played the beta, so I know how to kind of play. So if you wanted to group up, we could possibly do that, perchance, if you were interested. I am building my base here as well, so be careful. Alright. I know our base is going to need to be bigger. So I'm going to expand it out this way. Yes, I know this is a lot of resources for me to be using for this, but you guys gotta hear me out. Because I'm gonna be able to build a lot more inside there and use it a lot more. And then when it comes to moving, I'll just tear everything down and pick it back up and then go from there. Use that to dash across. The fact that my power went out midstream is kind of crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in those so that way it's easier for me to place those. No. Okay. What was it? Piece picker. There's a way to open up the actual full menu. Yeah, or a chain set. There we go. That's utilities, the sliding furniture, ornaments, and things like that. There we go. I want a wide door for the bike that we're gonna get later. That's gonna make it a lot easier for us to be able to keep it pushing. Alright, there we go. So we got most of that one done. Put our helmet back on. Bro gonna ask for supplies. Like we not all in the same boat. It's like, no. No, you can't get no supplies. He definitely the type to slime you out though. Gotta keep your eye on players like that. Yeah, you going to sleep. Shouldn't have said nothing. Now look at you. Ankles touching your shoulders. Dead. I think the only sucky part with having such a high... Oh, shit. Right through that guard. Fuck out of here. Oh, copper. Yes. Okay. Yeah, my beams are not that great. As you could tell, I'm probably not that good at Marvel Rivals either. It's crazy. I'm not going to keep filling that up with copper. But what I will do is continue grabbing the salvage. And then pop on back down to my house here. I think I built the house before in this gap. Woo! Look at the technique. You see that technique? It was beautiful. Alright. Takes 8 granite stones, so that should be more than enough to finish the walls at least. I don't know about the roofs. We're gonna have to figure that portion out. We're gonna go ahead and place floors for the roofs because I know eventually I'm gonna build an upstairs, and I'll copy this whole building so that way when I move it, my whole base moves along with it, and I can reset up everything. I thought I was building that a lot faster than what I was. Okay. Yeah, I figured I was gonna run out by the time that it came to it. Alright, let's go back to this. Yes, this is a lot of resources that I'm using, but like I said, it'll be worth it. I don't have to do nowhere near as much later. The fact that it was a female character too, it probably was a Bene Gesserit. I know it's not like gender locked, which in my opinion, it would have been cool to kind of see that, but it is a separate universe, so there's that. But yeah, I get why they didn't do it, why they didn't gender lock it. They didn't want to like fall into that slippery slope of like later classes and then also current ones and things like that. Yeah, I'm in this heat. I need to get back to my hizzy ASAP. Which it makes sense. It makes sense why they didn't do that. I'll go ahead and finish filling the house. I'm actually gonna put you in this corner here. What we getting on Discord? Okay, I just want to make sure there wasn't nothing crazy going on. Constructor interact a small storage container. Alright, now we're getting into the real shit. So we're gonna place these right by the door. I know I'm gonna need 2 for now when I start off. I'm gonna interact. I'm also going to put this in this corner here as well. Perfect. Yeah, need your blood. And any metal that you may have in here, which I don't think you do. Yeah. Okay. Alright, here goes some. Once I get this water purifier going, the whole like honeydew thing will be a thing of the past, which is great. Right, let me go get all this salvage here while I can. See, this mission is gonna take longer now because I'm hunting for people to kill. Okay, there we go. I didn't spill any, right? Okay, now I'm maxed up. Perfect. So this is going to be a great start for the base there because of the blood that I'm going to have. Hydrate some, just a little bit. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, got some new inclines. Okay. Change the set. Go to here. Get a blood purifier. And we're going to start our machines in this corner here. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then, oh, never mind. I fell to the flow. Okay, so that was a spicy dream. But before we get to doing that, can I build any other machines right now? No? Save that point then, if you're not gonna give me what the fuck I want for that one. You know what? No, I'm not gonna use my intel just yet. We're just gonna travel on out. And then let's empty my inventories actually before I travel on out. That way, if push comes to shove, something terrible happens, then we're solid. And that will allow for me to gather resources as I go. Like, I think the biggest two resources will be granite and salvage for me. I didn't know that had a little crack there. Once we get a sand bike, that's when shit really gonna take off. Just gotta remember on my way on over there, we killing and drilling. Is that a storm? That's just a bunch of dust flowing by. I needed to get into this shade here because they was gonna cook my ass. Yeah, I need all this salvage. We're at risk for sandworm right now because we're on the sand. That disappears once we get over here, so that's good. I know I'm going to need copper, so I'm going to go ahead and start collecting that now. That's 40. It's 82. Sweet, it's gonna be nighttime, which is way better. Less heat. Honestly, once I get some transportation, that's when I'll clear out this whole area. I was thinking about doing it now, but there's no point. And then I see somebody else running across the deserts, of course. But yeah, honestly, yeah, there would be no point in me doing it right now. Because it is a little too close there. I did find a scavenging camp, which is great. Because I need the blood. Ooh. Okay. I need this blood to convert into water later. salvage for ammunition. Sorry about that, bub. Needed that more than you. Oh, you're not dead? Let's change that. Yeah, you cannot live. I need your blood, OG. Take their batteries. Oh my god. Okay. I think there's plenty of salvage. I thought you had a gun, but you did not. Oh, you did though. Alright, and I just need one more. Oh, he swiped the blood from him. Yeah, I need to get some more blood. First, let me hydrate before I do this first trial. I will say having all the people here during these really makes it very non-cool, I guess. Yeah, like I said, oh no, I'm thinking I may end up getting a private server, but I'm just gonna have to figure that portion out. Okay. I'm trying to be quiet for the exposition. That's why I'm so silent, by the way. Hey. Oh yeah, I got that shit on. I got that shit on. Oh, I got that shit on. I didn't even peep that she was rocking this earlier. Yeah, I got this shit on. I got this shit on. Okay. Yeah, I got this shit on. You feels me? But in the meantime, let's go to the nearest cave, which is 200 meters out. Oh boy, got that drip drip, nigga. I was just thinking to myself, yeah, nah, we need to get that suit up off old boy body. But we sure as hell can. I wish there was a hide helmet option though. I liked everything else about that fit but the helmet. Am I full? Nah, I am. Let's climb on up. Trying to find an entrance. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Strong ass upper body. Like, who the fuck is doing that? I know I'm not. They can fuck out of here. Is the entrance not up here? I need those for bandages in a minute. Okay, I thought the entrance was up here. Must be around like a corner or something. Oh, yep. Wow, if I just would have walked forward or just a little bit more, you would have ran into it. No, this cave kind of deep. Okay. Oh, water. That's a good resource. Chest was back there hiding. Okay. Oh, don't catch on fire. Don't catch on fire. All that for some bandages is crazy. I was finna say. Whew. Ooh, wait. You see this right here? That right there is amazing. Oh, that's great. For those who haven't played, that's a container / jar in order for me to hold water and drink it while I'm on the go. So we should be alright here soon. Take a look at the medicine. How many heal kits can I craft? Okay. See, if I had my bike, this distance would be a sneeze. At least I wasn't matching on the fit. Alright, there we go. Let's go. Here we go. Beware of the sandworms, which you can hear and feel on the surface. Grab some more salvage metal. I'm thinking I'm wearing the steel suit, so I'll try to fucking hit the button to drink. That's hella funny. Yeah, see, I wanted to avoid making a house that small. I'm actually going to use their house as a climbing stepping stool. Oh, I couldn't reach that. Okay, thought I could. Sadly mistaken. I'm trying to stick to the shadows mostly because of how hot it is. Your death. And as I kind of go along, that's going to start getting rid of some of these guys. I got eyes on shit. The thing you got eyes on is death. Okay, so we made it back home. So our purifier, for the most part, should be done. Which will allow for me to take all the sips I need. Alright, let me try it. Also real evil shit, you know? Let me go ahead now and research the fabricator. Oh, did I actually have to, like, drink from there? Did not mean to do that. Oh, it's fine. I feel like that's crooked. Yeah, I already know y'all gonna have me build that steel suit. I need y'all to do that. Here, let me stand out in the heat real quick while I do that. I'll keep the colors on. But I do like how I can mix and match that. So that's exactly what I'm finna do. Okay. Now it's time. Ew. I just want to see what everything looked like, kind of mixing and matching it. So actually, what if I did that with that? Yeah, I kind of rock with that one a little bit more. All right. Let's craft some healing kits. No, maybe I do like that one just a little bit more. These though, I do like those gloves, I think. I don't know, I think I just like this natural steel suit fit a lot more in general. So as soon as I get the recycling bin, I'll throw those clothes in there for just make them resources. Alright, we're now on copper. Okay, I don't have no safe way down with this class. I think that's the only crappy part about starting with this class here is that you don't have that much combat prowess. But you sure as hell get a lot out of being the melee class. You get a lot of combat prowess, but not as much like maneuverability. So that's why like I'm gonna learn from the trooper next. And then the engineer as well. Let's say my timer was not working. Yeah, I got you, man. I need that blood anyway. It's an easy snag right there. Keep extracting water. Yeah, I would like to research the sand bike like right now. And that's solely because if I can get the sand bike stuff going, it would be a-okay. So let's get a welding torch going. And what do I need for these niggas? Advanced circuits and particle capacitors and things like that. Okay. For now, we'll just keep it cool and put it in here. And then let me deposit. Okay. Okay. Is there any other things I could research or build right about now that would be beneficial to me traveling? There's this one. It's not going to be beneficial to me right now, but while I have the resources, it would definitely be nice to do so. Because then I can skip that when it comes towards the bike. Deposit that, give me some more time. Okay. So with that being said, it's time to go to that research. Headed off this way. I think I'm looking right at it, right? No. That's where I can start making guns and things. So on my way over there, I will need to get copper ore. Which I can do. There has to be a way to like place a marker. Yeah. Thank you. I was about to say, like, come on now. Just casual movement, I see. That's one copper ore back. Okay. Or did someone just die there? Yeah, he let his little worm meat hang. For sure, for sure. I know that ain't gonna be me. Getting wormed down. I'm solid, actually. I'll go the opposite direction that I seen him digging and climbing into. So that way, he don't come clap me up like I'm some little thick bitch. I'm gone. I'm going the other direction. I'm gone. He not gonna get me. I love my life. My goal is to not die by a sandworm until... Did I just change this on accident? How do I switch it back? Oh, Lord. There it goes. I just wasted that ability, but it's okay. I feel like a couple things have been nerfed. So there's that from the beta, because I was saying I feel like thriving on Dune was pretty, I don't want to say easy, but once you got to a certain extent, like you was minding your own motherfucking business. Like you had that shit on lock. Alright. And then once I get my bike is when I'll go around and get every single last point and objective here. But as of right now, I want to be story focused. So that way that can be done way faster. Anything I run into, like on the way there, I'll handle. But as of right now, no, I think the goal is going to be to kind of like just kind of stick to what I got. I probably should have built the base closer to that thing, now that I think about it, like how old boy did here. But I couldn't tell where I was at on the map. I don't know the map that well enough to really like pull maneuvers like that. Even with all the time I put in the beta, I will say this place kind of feels massive. And like this isn't even like the tip of the fucking iceberg. Yeah. So you see how like this dude made his like 800 feet away. There we go. Skip a little bit just so that way that doesn't do that. I might need to get that that leg sweep ability. Not even might. I think that's what I'm gonna do. This right here. Cause that knee into crippling strike, that shit is busted. Oh my god. When I finally got to the point to where like I can consume spice as a character, yeah, I was just knee swipe, knee swipe. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, so we made it to the trading outpost, sort of. I don't want to say. we made it just yet because we're not technically there, and we're kind of having to deal with the sandworm here. Come on, sprint it, sprint it, sprint it. Perfect. We made it. At least I think we did. The sand thing disappeared. It could just been invisible. And then next thing you know, my cheeks is just getting yoinked, to which it would be not that cash money. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just collecting the copper for that first contract that I'm gonna get. Save me some time as soon as I get up here. And then I'm also gonna learn from old dude here why I can, so that way I can try to get that grapple hook ASAP, because the moment I get that grapple hook, my movement increases by a shit ton. And then when I finally get a suspensor belt, my movement will increase even more. Like, it's just gonna be a lot of good advancements there. So we got a lot of good things here that I want to go ahead and get. Let's see the... Alright. Okay. Okay. So there's that one. How much does it hold, though? If I wanted to, I could buy those parts. But we're not going to. Because I want to save my money just a little bit. Yeah. So this is the guy that'll treat you, the trooper thing. And in the meantime, okay, but dope. Oh, and they got demands and undemand. Okay. Alright, so we're essentially going home. Talk to him, talk to him. That's exactly what we gonna do. I'm gonna take a sip out of water here soon. Just to stay topped off. I'm probably gonna see if I can get to the whatchamacallit first. But I definitely wanna be able to get that that class like ASAP. Because the sooner I get that, the better. And I'm also gonna like run up here and grab this one real fast too. Because this is also the planetarium class, and that lets me get more skill points and things like that for extra resources once I get to the new area. So that's what I'm going to do. Speak to them about that before I run off. Scientology. Boy, Tom Cruise is wild with that. Okay. Let me learn one more class. Okay. Okay. Bunch of skippy skips, because I've seen that before. Oh, shit. Okay. So, this first one... Alright, we're going to go ahead and take a sip of my water. Okay. So this is the first big cave that we can go into, in which we will. I feel pretty confident going in here because I understand the combat mechanics enough. Oh, it's 2 skill points to get that one. Okay. As soon as I get 2, I'm swapping out that knife deflect for that. Yeah. That's one thing I kind of wish we were able to do, which was like build like underground homes and things like that, or like build caves. But maybe like in an update someday they'll like make caves big enough to be able to take that type of stress. Okay, now I can enter. I just want to make sure nothing else was behind there. So these places are a fester pool of loot that I'll need to go ahead and upgrade. It looks like other people are already down here, which is fine. Just gonna keep taking darts and so forth. I've been down here plenty, so I should know. I'm just gonna keep taking loot from them. Because though not great loot, it's useful. I need that blood though, buddy. Oh, you're the dude whose house I got stuck in. I knew I wasn't tripping. You was AFK and I was stuck in your house. Damn jerk. I don't have to use my water bottle if I can take that instead. Oh, that is gruesome as shit. He killed dude because he went crazy. I got you, unfortunately. But I do need all this blood here, because I can use this for my base. Okay, this is perfect. Ha ha ha! The Spencer belt! There we go, part of a bike, which I will definitely be taking and using. Because the least amount of parts for a bike that I need, the better. Alright, that's maxed out there. The other major pieces, yes. These are all great pieces that can be used. Okay. I'm out of blood containers now, so I don't need to grab any more blood. I just need to make sure I keep looting and moving. I want to make sure I get every single last crevice. So that's upstairs over there. Okay. Okay. Alright. I just want to make sure before I went into this area next. I'm a looter at heart. And I need all this. Before we go down, I'll go across. I think this is the, yep, this is the door, special door. Perfect. Other dude passed it up, which, that sucks for him. Now I have the Imperial testing records. I have another passive suspensor belt. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. They was shanking the shit up out me. I'm gonna drink their water, keep up with it. Any other secrets or things like that I could use? Nope. Alright. Like I said, I'm just glad I know my secrets. Other dude actually probably knew about that, just kind of based on how fast that closed. That probably could have been what it was. Yeah, I need all this loot right now. Like, yeah, right now we're doing pretty good with it. I do have a suspensor belt now, which is great. And after this, I should be able to craft mostly everything from base, and that's a sand bike engine. We love it. This is where the boss fight is actually supposed to be, but they're dead. That's okay. Take those mysterious vials, because somebody's going to ask for them later. Okay, so that's Emperor Wings. That's exactly what I needed. Shielded NPC was supposed to spawn in there. So I'm gonna build those and ditch the suspensor belt that I just got a hold of. And then now this is gonna give me a lot more resources to fuck around with and build some good shit with. So I'm gonna stop at my house before I go t-shirt old dude, because I think right now I should have enough to build a bike now. I should have enough to build a bike, I think. Oh shit, I never noticed these bodies were hanging there. Jesus. Oh, and they got loot on them? Don't mind if I do. Oh shit. Oh, and down here. Yeah, this is the last spot I needed. That was a secret. Yep. Come on. Oh, I was hoping for another bike part. So there's still hope. Nope, no bike parts. Alright. It's okay. We got some other good stuff. We got an engine and a seat. So that's just 2 less things I have to build resource-wise. So, like I said, I think I should be enough, if I'm just being completely honest. So let's go return this to old boy upstairs and get those, that new class tree. But I'm still going to save my points to get the zip line, because that takes priority. It's just that his class is going to be really useful once I start getting like an overwhelming amount of points to start getting things like, oh, my mining tool gives me extra resources, or this gives me extra resources type of thing. That's really the goal of those contracts and completing them, though, to be honest, because like I said, that's like, if you can complete all the contracts in the area, it gives you some really good loot that can be used to bolster your defenses a lot earlier on than what they should be, so it'll make the game a lot easier. Like, this is definitely one of those games where it's like you're encouraged to complete everything before you just up and go to the next area. You shouldn't be trying to speed run the story and everything that's in the area. Each thing is unique as well, so it's like there's just no point in doing that. I'm just excited that now in this one, like, I'm also going to be able to get to iron, because I wasn't able to get to iron in the beta because, you know, it just wasn't an option. So having that's going to be absolutely fucking amazing. Yeah, you seen how the suspension belt kicked in last second? Ooh, I forgot I could just jump off and shit now. Alright, we love it. I brought the manifest. Okay, there we go. So now I have the planet tree. So I can get a suspensor pad. We're actually going to use some of these points. Actually, it is what it is. Yeah, that's the tree I really fucking wanted. Thank you. Alright, great. So now let us go across the way. And then home, and we should be alright. Oh, it automatically does it. I forgot. This one it automatically does. My fault. The other one that I had does not automatically do that, actually. We are going to kill old dude for him. Right now we have buku research points that I'm saving for when I finally get into like the open area of gameplay again. Those research points are essentially going to be very vital for success. I should have got the leg sweep, but honestly at this point I don't need more DPS. I need more utilities. Not DPS. I don't know what happened there, but I backed old boy up. He must be a trooper using the gun. Oh, generator batteries. Come up off those so I can take that for my home. And then I'm looking for the extra point here. There should be an extra one somewhere. Haha, there it goes. Perfect. So I believe that intel allows for me to be able to get more research completed. Right now it looks like I have ample research, but trust me, I'm gonna need those later. Once shit start costing a lot more, it's gonna become an ordeal of like, hey, let's get those research points. I do still want to go home first to upgrade some materials before I take on that bigger cave there, which I think is very feasible for us to do. I don't know. We got this whole big thing right here. I might actually be able to do this, especially with the way how I'm seeing people. I definitely don't want to get hit with that spotlight because I cannot fight those guys. It's going to be cheek clappage in all the bad ways. Drink some of my suit water. And the main reason why I want to get like the water stuff and like everything like that online super early too is that like once I start building the containers that, oh, can I research those now? Once I start building the containers that can keep the water. No. What did it say I needed? Okay, so I essentially need to spend more intel, which, yeah, I'll do. I'll research that, and that. There. How about now? Yeah, I'm gonna start placing those in the base. So that's actually really gonna help. I need that later. Might as well get that as well. Okay. Dope. So this is 100 meters away. My house is 5. So we might as well just go and handle this. And then we'll come back on a bike. dead. I gotta duck and move. Because these guys actually got hands. Okay, yep, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh. Oh, fuck. Yeah, because he was just gonna kill me. First down. Yeah, because this area is nothing to play with. What? The fuck was that? Alright. Those guys are out, though. There's a chest down here with some ammo. We're gonna get some more. Ah ha 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 ha! I actually would prefer to rock the steel suits, and that's only because the water is just more valuable than the armor. I'm just gonna keep it a beam. So would you look at that? A lot of this stuff I don't even have to fucking craft, which is great. There's another portion here that should be giving me some pretty hard to get materials. I think it's up here. Get the corner, pussy. Okay. So those guys are all dead. Giving me access to another location, which is here. Ah, perfect. Now I know where I'm at in here. I'm like, I think I lost my spot, but no, I didn't. Need him, take him out. He's dead. Which, this is what I was coming in here for. Yes, that knife. So this knife here, it does a lot of damage, and I'll also be able to drain blood with it. And it's better than the knife the fake little knife I have now. And then that will allow for me to use the blood extractor here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so let's get the fuck on out of here and go home. Maybe the house was tactically placed. Not purposefully tactical, but you know, tactical in some way. We see what the wife is up to. Alright, there goes our base right there. If you see it, right at the corner there, right there. That's home. So all we gotta do is just make it across this damn sand. Which this is gonna be the sucky part. I'm not gonna lie to you. And up until I get that that bike, this is gonna really suck doing. Boy, you better stop that. You better run. Okay. So we've looted a lot, and we've got a lot of upgrades to get right now. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm super juiced. I'm not gonna hold you. Ooh, we love it. We love it. All right. First of all, for the research shit, I think there should have been a recycler that I can get. Yeah, I should have got that. Damn. It's a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, huh? But it's okay. We're gonna get as much as I can from the copper from you. Bike wise, let's build that. And then I already have an engine and a saddle back seat. See, we need the whole. Ah, perfect. So we do actually have stuff. That kind of worried me. I'm like, damn, I thought I had enough. But we do. Okay, let's actually empty our inventory real quick for a little bit. Okay, and then for the most part, I just got all this extra shit. I don't want to make silicone just yet. I'm nowhere near on the level to be making silicone. So we're going to need a hole as well. And let's go ahead and make another tire tread. And then where's that? That's the vehicle backup tool, which we will need. I need the welder. I know I made a welder. Did I put it up? Yeah, I did. Oh, let me also start the blood. Utilities, so it's going to be copper. And let's start with this. I'd like to rotate you and start you there. That's an extra seat. It's not the actual seat that I want to go with. But that's okay. So I essentially could give people rides around. Okay. What is it missing? One more tire tread? For now, that's what we'll say. believe it's also missing a PSU, but my resources are too damn thin right now in order for me to just run with that. If that makes sense. Because this thing is in the process of making this, and okay, sweet. So we need a PSU. I believe it's a PSU that I need. We actually want the inventory. No. That was literally the main thing I knew I was gonna fuck up and do. Engine tread, sand bike, PSU, welding torch, sand bike inventory. Where's the seat? Chassis hull. I'm confused. What am I missing? Oh, fuel. I'm like, what? Alright, we're gonna need to borrow some from our 11-day usage, so I should have everything in reference to this, right? Let's see. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh. How about the lack of engine and seat? Could have swore I got an engine. Did I really just get a PSU and think it was an engine? There's no point in me making all this new stuff here. But let me go ahead and make the... Oh no. Cancel that. It's not the one I was actually trying to make. How much do you hold? 1,000? I don't know what I'm missing. Engine. What's after the engine? PSU. Alright, now let's take it apart. Because I'm just so fucking confused here. How am I not building the bike? I'm just so confused. Shoe, thread, sandbag engine, chassis, hull. So that should be a total of how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? It wasn't just doing that a minute ago. But alright. Yeah, we completed that, I guess. That just really confused me as to why it wasn't working. And then let's go ahead and learn these. So I know for sure I need you and you. Now, in reference to the other one, I don't know. I don't know just yet, because you hold 1,000. Perfect. Which will allow for me to equip that new knife and equipped the Emperor wings. Did I not grab the Emperor wings? No, there they go. Yeah, now I can just freely use them. So that's great. And then now, there we go. Refuel. Perfect. I'm going to deposit you for later usage. Now let's go ahead and correct this again. I would like my water jug. Construction, and then where's my vehicle piece? Yeah. There, now we got our vehicles and stuff going. We got all that going as well, so that's dope. And this is gonna help keep me alive a lot longer and get some shit handled. So now let's go catch these bodies for old boy. And hopefully soon I'll be able to find the boosters, which is going to be the next big thing. That vehicle was absolutely needed. I'm like, what? I forgot. You cannot have that in your inventory when that's there. Sweet, we leveled up. Which will give me that research point that I wanted to get. Where is it? Recycler. Which we're gonna go home and use right after we get done handling business here. Okay. It's gonna give me a lot more to work with. In reference to supplies. And we're gonna sprint across to the next guy to get him t-shirted. See, if I had that grappling hook, that one would be super easy to climb over that cliff. Yeah, we just gonna ride around. I thought I was gonna go catch his ass on foot, but there's just no point. I think that's just a severe waste of my time. Fuck, I was using the Mark II bike in the beta, and yeah, there's absolutely a difference. I just want to let that be known. Alright, that's another dude dead. as well discover that next last location. And then I'm really gonna have my movement back, which is gonna be amazing. Dope. Scavenger camp acquired. That's all I cared about. Now I got the scavenger camp handled. And then we're really gonna be solid. Exit. Like I said, I really do not want to have an ordeal where I gotta come back over to this area if I don't need to. So let's discover as many of these camps as possible, just to get the fuck up on out. I want full map completion. Somebody. I need that last bit of blood that you had in your body. That's okay. We spilled some. But we were extremely efficient with the little bits that we did get from you. Now I just need to go to the house again. Because we're going to place that recycler down, clear our inventory, go back out there, grab a couple more contracts, and continue from there. The game wants me to fabricate a set of scavenger rags, but the thing is, I'm not going to use them. But it is what it is. I say that, but that's what I think. I may end up using them. Let me not lie to kick it. Why are you side-eyeing? Dog, look at that. Be crazy. I keep thinking the turret is right there, but it's not. Alright. So, with that being said, 5 utilities. I need more copper. I need to stay able to come. Let's go get it done. So yeah, once I get that recycler up, a lot of these resources will be a lot easier to maintain and manage. I think this will be the first time I'm mining since I got that upgrade, which is great. 47 copper ore. Yeah, I used to live here before. I know I wasn't tripping. I am still going to copy this base because I'm gonna build onto it later. I have like a base design that I like to use. I got 91 from, which is more of what I'm used to. Take all of those and those because all that's going to be really useful to me. I'm going to get some more copper right here. Alright, so you know what? I'm actually going to end the stream from here. Give me something to eat. I'm going to let you guys some other time when I upload. Peace.